Hi, Stacy here. So I'm just gonna jump right into where we left off with our first ER visit. In the morning, another psychiatrist came in and asked us a bunch of questions, basically same thing that they asked the night before. And my child, let's just call that my child H from now on instead of me just saying my child all the time. Anyways, H felt safe enough to go home, so they did a safety plan with us, set up a referral for counseling for us, and they sent us home. When we got home, I locked up all the medicines and I locked up all the knives to be on the safe side. Because those were knives, the sharp objects were plants. So, then the rest was just like a waiting game because, you get put on a waiting list and it takes a little bit to be able to get counseling started and everything. In the meantime, I tried to engage them into doing, you know, keep their mind busy and distracted from things that are going on in their minds. As H's mother, I my heart ached for them because I could see the struggle and the pain in their eyes, and I desperately wanted to make it stop, but I didn't know what I was doing. There's no manual to say what is right and what is wrong and how to help your child. I tried a lot of different things to help um, distract them. There really wasn't not anything really helped. I didn't find anything that helped them. Even video games, hanging out with friends, none of that interests them anymore. During this time, my heart was aching because I could see the pain and despair in H's eyes, and there was nothing I could do to help them. I searched the internet and just looking for things that might be able to help me help H. But then, whenever I found anything, nothing really helped. We were just stuck in the same thing over and over. There was one thing that I did read, and being a parent, you want to do everything in your power to help them. So, you ask them questions, you try to find out what they want, what they need, what you can do to help. But there really isn't much you can do. Sometimes all they want is just for you to sit there with them and not ask those questions. They just want to know that they're not alone. So I started doing that, but I did always ask them every single day how they were doing, and if there was anything I could do to help them. And sometimes the answer was just to sit there with them, and we didn't have to talk or anything, just sit there. So H wasn't feeling lonely. As a mother, that was very, very hard for me to do because I really, really wanted to take away all their hurt and pain and stop their suffering. And I wish that I could carry the burden for them so it's a kid. You want them to be able to live life, be happy with it, be out with friends, and have a good time, not be suffering with mental illness. Sometimes H would talk to me when we were when I would sit there with them, and they H would open up and tell me how they were feeling, how they felt alone and unloved, unworthy of love, not good enough, a disappointment to the family, and how they thought that H thought that he that and how H thought that we would be better off with them gone, and that just tears you up inside. There's nothing you say or do. There's nothing you really could do. And it tore me up inside when H told me these things, because no matter how much I tried to reassure them, and they would agree with me, but deep down, that it was just a I later on I learned it was just a coping mechanism for them because they would agree to anything just to be left alone. And then and H would say things that like just to make you feel better. H was very good at hiding how they felt. If you want to hear more about my journey with my child, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos.